A second successive championship 100 from Chris Nash and runs for Murray Goodwin, who ended the day 4 short of his 100, put Sussex in a strong position at the end of the opening day of the latest championship match at Taunton. That ground has been full of runs this season, so having won the toss, it was an easy decision for Michael Yardy to bat first, and he and Nash started well in the sunshine. The first wicket fell with a score on 44 in the 19th over as Yardy edged Charles Willoughby behind for 15. On 27, Nash was put down by Arul Zapire at short leg off the bowling of Amari Banks, and it was to turn out to be a very expensive drop. Nash has batted in dominant fashion a lot this season, but this was a more patient effort. First innings scores are so important at Taunton, where a very big total is needed to put the opposition under pressure. Nash obviously understood that situation well, as he and Ed Joyce took advantage of both the pitch and the conditions. The ball was doing little either in the air or off the pitch. Joyce was not at his fluid best, but he was able to find the boundary on a number of occasions in his normal, unruffled manner. He and Nash were able to build a very solid foundation for a big first innings total, something which turned out to be the theme of the day. Nash went to his 50 before lunch. He scored 100 off 99 balls in his last innings. This half-century occupied the crease for the same amount of time. Joyce continued to develop the partnership after the interval as he started to take control. He's often been at his best when others have found life difficult, but he looks set to add to Nash's runs with a big score of his own as the pair took the total to 142 in the 50th over of the day. But then Joyce was legged before to Peter Trigo, one of 7 bowlers used by Justin Langer. Joyce had contributed 37 runs. It's been well documented that Murray Goodwin has struggled in this competition this season, and he survived an early chance behind before settling in. He's too good to go without runs for long. Nash, who scored his career best score against this Somerset attack earlier in the summer, went through to his 100 after tea, made from 195 balls and including 15 fours. And he was soon adding to them as he looked determined to bat on until the end of this first day. Goodwin batted beautifully in reaching his 50, made from only 72 balls. And he and Nash then started picking up the pace further before the second new ball. Both batsmen were very well set, and now was the time for them to take advantage of all the hard work of the day, a long one for the Somerset fielders. Nash went to his first ever 150 with a fine hook off Willoughby which carried all the way for 6, the only one of the innings. He survived until the final 15 minutes of the day when Zapire took a far more difficult chance at backward point than the one he dropped earlier. Nash made a second career best against Somerset this season with 157, made from 284 balls. Goodwin ended the day on 96, including 13 fours as Sussex closed on 326 for 3, a score they'll be looking to build on day 2.